Freestyle trampoline, also known as G-Tramp, is a new and upcoming extreme sport. While you may be familiar with traditional trampolining, which is an Olympic sport, freestyle is drastically different.
Yes!
This sport is so different and so great because there's no limits. Like, there's nothing that should not be possible. You can't have as much creativity as we do. Like, certain people are breaking the limits of the human body's movement, and that's just so cool to me.
In freestyle trampoline, there's no limit to the tricks being thrown. There are no official coaches, which is what enables athletes to train what they enjoy. Flippers, as they call themselves, train on their own backyard trampolines to impress themselves and others, and also to train for competitions.
My name is Dan Grano. I'm from Westchester County, New York, and I've been doing this since like 2016. I've always been into like flips and stuff, and I found like this gym that does parkour, and I got into parkour. Then I found people who do like freestyle trampoline and stuff on YouTube, and then I decided that was really what I wanted to do.
While traditional trampoline has been around since the 1930s, freestyle didn't start gaining serious traction until the early 2010s. This is in part to the spread of videos through YouTube and Instagram. One notable YouTuber that helped popularize the sport is Tanner Brongart. His videos of him and his friends doing flips started getting super popular and really helped to show the world what G-Tramp was. A lot of current freestyle athletes started with other movements such as parkour and tricking and moved over to trampoline after watching Tanner's videos.
My name's Dan Pupke. I'm from Maryland, and I've been doing G-Tramp for 2.5 years.
How did you get into freestyle tramp?
So basically I got an Instagram account, and I saw this kid, Luke Mattson, doing some mattress flips, right? And I started watching his videos, and the more I watched his videos, the more new videos started popping up. I started watching those, and I kind of got into it. So I got my first tramp the winter of 2017, and it just took off from there.
The freestyle community lives on social media. Athletes from all over the world are constantly sharing videos of the tricks they're doing for everyone else to watch. Athletes are always supporting each other and giving each other tips and tricks for what to do better. It's such a tight-knit community, which is truly awesome. There are two main kinds of events where athletes from all over the world get to come together. Friendly meetup events are typically hosted in someone's backyard and last for multiple days. Everyone gets to come together to train, where everyone is constantly pushing each other to do better. It's also at these meetups where a lot of competition training gets done. The support from everyone around you helps you learn new tricks and improve on old ones that can be used in competitions. And while meetups are truly for fun, competitions are starting to become more and more prevalent. There's one main competition that everyone dreams to be a part of, and that's the GRT Games. The event is organized by Greg Rowe Trampoline, and 50 athletes will get to battle it out for the top places. Athletes submit a video compilation of their best tricks in 60 seconds or less, and the top 50 are invited to compete. The competition typically takes place at the end of June and lasts for 3 days. And while this is a competition, the greatest part is truly the companionship between the competitors. The tight-knit community is super supportive of one another online, but is even more so in person. With any extreme sport, there's a serious chance of injury. However, if you take the right precautions, you can minimize that risk.
There's definitely a lot of danger to it, but if you know what you're doing and you train your technique enough and drill the basics, then you shouldn't have a problem unless there's something out of your control, like a bad bounce or something like that. During September of this year, I broke my ankle doing a triple backflip and losing awareness, but now I'm back at it and doing stuff again. I feel the risk to an extent is worth it. If it's a trick that, say it's like a quint and you don't know if you're gonna make it around fully, if you're gonna neck, then I would not say it is. But like If it really means enough to you, then I feel like it could be, but it all depends on who you are and what it is.
How dangerous is freestyle trampoline?
It's as dangerous as you make it. Like, if you be safe and you know what you're doing, you're perfectly fine. Just like any other sport, there's risks and injuries and stuff, but as long as you do it safely, I think you'll be okay.
So while there is a good chance of getting hurt, the athletes feel the reward outweighs that risk. The pure adrenaline rush you get after nailing that trick you've been trying makes it all worth it. And by consistently training, you can seriously minimize that chance of getting hurt. Because freestyle trampoline is such a new sport, it has a huge potential to grow.
It's based on the skill level of kids today. I think it's really going to take off, like extreme sports like skateboarding and BMX. Like, the kids are really crazy and taking tricks to a new level. I think it's really starting to pick up and get the recognition it deserves.
Definitely a possibility being in the Olympics or something like really close to that.
Only time will tell how big freestyle trampoline will become. Thanks to the efforts of people such as Greg Rowe, more and more events are popping up across the globe, giving lots of new people exposure to this sport. Overall, freestyle trampoline is a great extreme sport to watch and to be a part of, with a great community backing it up.